Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. On hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Hi. Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J. Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
Hey, it's a death step. We in the building.
What it do?
The culture's been infected, pimped out, and neglected. I don't even play any rap.
Fuck July weekend.
Girls get naked, devalued, and disrespected.
Hot as hell. White people Independence Day. All the black people celebrating it, but we ain't do nothing for Juneteenth.
Celebrating my birthday. That's what y'all doing.
Oh, okay. Celebrating his birthday, not the 4th of July.
Right.
That means have shots, do some push-ups,
and eat some ribs.
One. I'm gonna eat 3 ribs. I'm gonna eat 4 ribs in a pot. Shout out to my son and Blacksmith. Track matches on the beat. You can hear track matches in that beat. Killing it. Hey.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Coward with power. And happy birthday, boy.
Thank you, sir.
Should have.
That's how they weaponize.
How young is he?
5'2". Ray Lewis, baby.
You like a short, thick girl. 5'2".
If you willing to snip Elon's
The red fighting song.
Red bottoms.
PPP loan us. The shit been left up here. Oh, you can't.
What up, everybody?
That's direct chauvinism. They look at rappers like actors in a sitcom.
Hope everybody having a great weekend.
Hope y'all got some barbecue. Stay cool. Celebrated Suge's birthday.
Blow some fireworks.
I'm wearing blue. And I'm from the neighborhood that wear purple.
I'm going camouflage.
You wearing camouflage. You think he a soldier?
No, I'm retired.
Don't that make me retire?
Y'all both retired.
I'm retired.
Hey, before we get into this, it's officially the slowest part of the sports seasons. Only thing we got is the WNBA, Asia,
and plenty of baseball.
Only thing we got is the WNBA and the MLB, and we ain't caring about neither one of them things until at least the playoffs come.
Shit,
the
both of them
NBA,
things.
MLB,
the NBA got a whole lot going on. I'm trying to think really, I guess.
The NBA taking over the WNBA spotlight right now. Like,
let's start this thing out right. You are tuned into the Undrafted Allstarz Sports Show. I'm your host, Al Big Sugar, aka Sugar Doses the Great, aka Mr. Tell Your Friends About Me with my bro host.
Q Mecca, 2 Texas, Tragic gonna hold you down. Baseball sound.
C4 Nate from the 618. Yo, let's be great and start this debate.
Let's start this debate, everybody. A lot of moving around in the NBA. I know y'all been saying it all week. We ain't gonna hit all of them. We gonna hit the bolder ones everybody know about. About to go through all these fools.
Right.
It's hard to lack a player because you gonna have a lot of jerseys, bro.
That's why I ain't buying no more jerseys.
Only my favorite players.
in basketball, and I ain't even got none.
Stay your ass where you at.
My favorite player is Alvin Iverson.
Charles Barkley.
Shout out to AI.
Kobe Bean Bryant.
All right, so what we got? There's a lot of motion going on. The Knicks hired a coach.
The Knicks hired a coach. I don't like it. Who is it?
It's Mike Brown.
The old Sack coach?
Mike Brown, old Sack coach.
Old Laker
and
coach.
Laker coach and Cleveland coach. And a bunch of he's a good coach. But I don't think he's their first choice. You know how it's like,
bro, he like the 13th choice, bro.
How Rim did Pat. When you the third or fourth choice, that means they just settle for you. They don't really mess with you like that. I don't like that for him because Williams should do a black king like that.
You would have poached like 7 other coaches that had a job already.
Who had a job. And then you like, oh, none of them ain't letting us get no leeway.
He's been over there the whole time like, hello.
That's craziness. I don't like it for him.
Well, since we ain't got, they even reached out to Don Staley, bro.
I know. I ain't like that either.
College female coach. No disrespect about the female, but she's a female coach. Coaching females, I mean.
Do you think that she could be a coach to men?
I think she can coach the men. The protocol is what's going to be messed up about that.
Because it ain't one.
Because you can't be in the men's locker room.
It ain't the standard right. Because it ain't. We don't know. Do you think the men gonna respect her though? That's what I'm saying.
I think they respect winners.
That's a good point. But she ain't won on that level. But I think they should.
I mean, of course, but she won national championship, undefeated. So she knows she doing something. I mean, she understands basketball, I think.
I agree.
To a point to where I can put these men in the same position I put these chicks in.
And she probably harder than Cat anyway. She might snap. Yo, get in, do some push-ups. He need to do
bend down here.
Push-ups.
Shut your ass up. Go do some push-ups over there.
But yeah, I don't like it. I mean, I'm glad he got the job, but I don't think he was their first, second, third, fourth, fifth choice.
They post 17. And even the college coach, Villanova coach, Jay Wright.
Yep, he said no. New York usually
they
get a
said
coach.
no to Mike Malone for whatever reason.
Who did? The Knicks?
The Knicks.
Which that's crazy, but
right.
That got to be ownership.
So Boomholz was out there. He won a championship. They didn't go to him. Vogel was out there. They didn't go to Vogel. Who else was out there? Oh, and Mike Brown.
Mike Brown.
Nope, we forgetting.
Mark Jackson?
Mark Jackson.
Right. The native New
Mark
Yorker.
Jackson won a job? Because ain't nobody looked at Mark Jackson.
I think he won a job. I think the NBA got. I think
they blackballed.
I think they blackballed.
Because he religious. He told him he's going to.
I think it's
whatever
more than
he
that.
did he did something in Golden State that made him get blackballed. That's what I think.
Right.
I don't know what
I
it
think
was.
it's more
I
of a
heard,
religion thing. I think it's more
I
than
can't
that.
remember.
Yeah.
That just
you know what? I think he's a black man that's standing up for what he believes in. That's all to get you blackballed.
And he don't
White
go.
man's world.
And he don't go to Diddy parties, so he ain't welcome in.
So they ain't got nothing on them to black. They ain't got nothing on them to what's the word? Blackmail them.
Yeah.
Right.
They ain't got nothing to blackmail them on.
And if they
Like,
can't
you cheat on your
blackmail
wife.
you, they blackball you.
That's a fact.
Boy, you ain't said.
He should have been
you
had a
said
job.
that.
He should have been had a job.
Absolutely. He's one of the greatest coaches available.
Right.
And been available for like 10 years. Go to state. They had, look, 2012, 13.
Look,
Yeah.
and that's
12
great. They whitewashed Golden State because he got them to where they was at, and then they just brought in Steve Kerr.
He
Then
built that team.
All of a sudden,
He
yeah.
built them, yeah. He
He
so
He
I don't
had-
Ain't nobody know who. Ain't
It's
nobody really
something-
know who Clay was like that.
Right. Didn't nobody
And
know who
Steph
none of them
wasn't-
was. He
Steph
took a chance
wasn't-
on
I mean,
Steph,
I knew who
Clay,
Draymond
Draymond,
was.
all of them. He took a chance on all of them.
Right. I'm gonna agree with that.
but it's something that's going on there. But hopefully, he happy with what he got, what he doing, and he don't gotta acquiesce his principles or compromise them
Right.
to do it. So he might be happy with what he doing if he can't do it how he want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing.
I would be. I ain't compromising my principles for y'all money or status or whatever y'all do it for.
You would go to a Diddy party, quit lying.
If I went to a Diddy party, I'm the first one that's banging cash.
You the 49ers fan.
I'm the
All
first one.
49ers fans is like, that's like a
None of
requirement.
y'all.
The rest of y'all go after me.
I'm not going after
I'm
none
not
of y'all.
going after y'all. I'll just go find somebody else. You got cum on your nipples. You
Y'all
yelling
already
40
went. Y'all already went. I'm cool. Somebody called me.
Come on, your nipples.
Come on,
Wow.
That shit is.
Hey, Puff, you wow, boy. Hey, all you have to do is just come out and say you gay
came out,
or bi, whatever you are.
Hey, let that man be wild,
That mother
bro.
said, "Hey yo."
I ain't mad at the wildness. I'm not wild like
He
that.
said, "Hey yo."
I mean, not everybody knows about it.
I want you to fuck her, and then when you fuck her, put the cum on my nipples with some Cambodian breast milk.
No, but I'm in the other room. He watching from the other room. How they're bringing it. He was wilding. Puff, he was a wild boy. But I don't think you was a racketeer and sex trafficking.
You were a volunteer,
wild boy.
ma'am. I watched the tape.
It was a lot of stuff that was done morally wrong,
Facts.
but not
Legally. Or you can't, I mean, I don't know. Otherwise, everybody in Hollywood, everybody in entertainment illegal.
They get rich and they get weird, man.
Weird. I don't need that much money. Just give me the amount of money that you
Let me
need
tell you something,
where
look.
you can still be regular.
Look, when we blow up, I still want you chubby chicks. Come here, let me. That's what I want. That.
Hey, and he ain't lying. And if he ever get rich enough and change and start wanting his Brazilian models or
I don't never want
chicks,
none of that.
we gonna call him out. I'm gonna
Brazilian
call him
bitches
out.
be having
I'm
dicks.
The accountability
I'm not
partner.
fucking with that.
But what's the level of money where you stay regular? What's the level of money that you gotta have where you don't be, oh, I fucked all the girls, now I want to fuck my homeboy sons?
Nah.
Where's the amount of money?
$98,000 a year.
I don't want that if that's what it is.
Once you get past $98,000 a
Then
year,
it's-
you start doing something strange.
weird, yo.
98,000 ain't it, bro.
Whatever it is, I just want
A
that.
little bit way more than that.
I just want that. I don't want the weird money. I don't want the, I'm gonna walk around with mask on and the fuck is going on here?
I don't want to be that rich.
Me neither.
Me either.
I still want to be connected to the people. I don't want to be so rich that I don't even understand regularness, nature.
Nah.
You know, I go against the nature thing. Oh, I'm so rich, I could go against the nature. Man, get out of here.
I told y'all he was gonna get off.
All right, so
He did.
we got. Hey, I think he gonna. I don't think he gonna get no time. He's gonna get a
Neither.
fine and some house arrest, and then
I'm
have
sure.
a party.
You don't have
He
time.
might invite Cassie to the party, and if she come,
She gonna
Well,
come.
her legal team.
baby.
Her legal team just petitioned to the judge to not let him free.
oh, for real?
Yeah.
So they was thinking about letting him free.
No, like she's urging them not to let him off the hook on
so-
these charges.
So it sounded like that they. Well, he got charged with 2.
It sounds like she finna be dead.
It was 5 charges. He only got 2 of them.
He finna go back.
Found guilty on 2
He
of them.
finna go back and try to kill her in the next 10 years. Watch.
Hey, but they had a
Something gonna happen where
but there was some weird shit going on. Look, this is what the jury said. The jury said, Judge, we need help because juror number 25 is wilding and we don't know why. If me and you and Suge at a party and y'all ask me for a Percocet and I give both of y'all a Percocet, is that distribution? That's what they asked. Is that considered distribution? And that's a good question, right?
technically it is.
Because I'm like, I thought distribution was bagging it up, ready to sell it.
But you ain't pay for it.
That's what I'm saying. Sell it. I thought distribution
I thought it had to be a
bagging it up,
purchase.
ready to sell. But then they looked it up and it said they changed the law when they tried to get a nigga. They did that to Bill Cosby too, but that's another story. They said selling, sharing was, or transferring across. They said, man, I was like, oh, well, then they got him. Well, that means we all distributed
Right.
something before.
You just didn't get caught.
Reason to get caught, or no, they weren't looking for us.
You, dude, that's you reaching for something else. Cause all this trial
Reaching to
stuff
me.
didn't have nothing to do with what they charging him with or trying to.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
You just trying to embarrass a dude, make him a monster to the public.
I mean, he did some. No,
Well, that's
let's be clear.
the humiliation ritual that they have.
That's what the media do. But let's be clear.
Yeah, I mean,
He
do
wasn't. He was. He did. He put hands on Cassie. He was wrong. He
Dead
did
wrong.
some stuff. But what they was charging him for, it sounded like he was John Gotti or
Thank you.
Sammy the Bull and somebody wild, like he was the wildest nigga in New York. Like
And like you bring back what you
Nino.
said about the Percocet thing, it's a gray area because technically it does fall under the line of distributing.
right,
But-
but we know that ain't what they mean when they charging you with that. They mean you about to sell hella hella drugs.
But they worded to so that it can be vague like that, so they can stick you if they want it.
Facts. So you talking about just the law system in general,
right?
Everything is ambiguous. It's ambiguous so that it can be interpreted.
Right.
That's what a lawyer do. A lawyer is a sharp spinner of things. I'm gonna spin it.
I interpret it this way, and I'm gonna spin it that way. Yeah,
exactly. So then that's all the laws, and that's the problem, and that's why there's a lot of people in jail that ain't guilty, and a lot of people that's guilty out, that's not ain't in jail.
Yeah.
So we went through all of that to be on TV for this.
Yeah. It was like a witch hunt.
It was a humiliation ritual. At the same time, it was one of those things where it's like, okay,
because if it's open book, people see it should have lasted that long.
Because now it's like, now what they're saying is like, okay, even if he gets off of this, he doesn't do any time, whatever, the reputation is damaged.
That's true.
And like
in the public,
just like Kobe Bryant. Yep. Let's be real. I'll be real. When it comes to Kobe Bryant, he got denied 2 MVPs because people didn't like him because of the image of the rape allegations and rape charge.
And he didn't act. And he was a black man that stood up for what he believed in, so he wasn't kissing no ass.
Right. So the thing was, if we can get you to look in a negative light, then we have some say of control, whatever, over what you do and how you moving forward,
and the money you can make and all that. Yeah, that's fact. I agree with that. We see that with all of them. We see that with all the people.
I told y'all he was gonna get off.
I thought I thought he was nasty, but when I listened to what they were saying he was doing, and the people that he didn't even call no witnesses up. He let all them say all them things. Oh, I did it. I was doing it for money. I did it for $10,000. I did this. I did that. And then he just said, "Okay, we ain't calling nobody, and I ain't going up." And then still didn't have enough evidence to charge him with the major ones that they was reaching like hell.
Always.
They be reaching,
but that's always how they do.
They always
reach. This may be true. This may be a true fact, but they'll try to spin it to make this, and this appear to be true.
Yeah, I don't like it.
But that's the law system in America.
That's fact.
Especially for a black man.
So we just went through that.
Yeah.
So what was they really hiding? Who got away? Some came out.
You know who got? You know who was charged initially?
What was it?
Interscope Records and Jimmy Iovine. We didn't hear nothing about them. That's who got away. Nah. He's the one that got the power. Jimmy Iovine. I'm not Jimmy Iovine. What's the Lucian Grange? Lucian Grange, not Jimmy Iovine. Lucian Grange. Interscope Records and Lucian Grange. He the one that got away. We don't know nothing about Lucian. And he changed the name. That ain't his real. That wasn't his name that his parents gave him when he was born.
No, it's not.
It was something else.
What about Abercrombie and Fitch?
Oh, the owner of that?
They had the same thing.
The owner of that, I forgot his name.
But same thing Puff Daddy had. Same thing.
And when you look at,
but he ain't no trial.
I learned some shit about Abercrombie and Fitch. Even the bottle that they put the man on.
Y'all better
the white
man
naked. Crazy. It's
they
crazy.
They throw that money in y'all face, make y'all forget everything real fast. They throw that money.
At the end of the day,
they spend everything on the media.
All of this was planned. Exactly. All of this was planned because it ain't even got really nothing to do with that. It's all just some shit to throw us to a loop while our fucking government, the president, does all this other shit, and it takes our minds off of it. Oh, then he's about to get charged. Never mind that Trump just bombed Iran.
It ain't just him.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of other shit.
Well, it wasn't Trump. It was Iran. I mean, it was Israel. But Trump and America's president and Israel is the same people. They run them. All of them. And that includes Obama, y'all.
So the thing about all of that, when they're all said and done, it was just another distraction that they could put out. So the real thing is not who got away, it's what are they hiding now.
What are they doing to? That's a fact. I agree with you on that. I always agree with you on that. I'm always looking at I don't trust the government. I don't believe nothing they tell us and what they show us and what they give us.
It's hard. It's hard to trust our government
because they're the only ones.
They've never had our interests in mind ever.
And I tell people all the time, it's 2 facts that people act like they don't remember. It's only one government in the world, in the history of the world, that dropped a nuclear weapon, and that's the American government. And then there's only one government in the world that enslaved people in America, and that's the American government. So why we think when they tell us Iran treating their people bad, these people got weapons of mass destruction, that we believe them when they the only ones who did those 2 things in the history of the world?
The average person, doesn't
media
think for themselves.
Media is marketing. Marketing and spending things is how they get us. They get us from 5 years old. School is a trip. We get your 5-year-old mind and shape it until you're 18. And now you believe what we tell you. You raise your hand to go to the bathroom. Teacher's the authoritative.
I raised my hand. I just got up and left.
Well, then you was real. But most of us didn't. You just got a bell.
I used to take big dookies at school.
You got a bunch of stuff. So we've been conditioned to believe in the authoritative of the government or the police or the whoever they tell us that's the authority. The president, whoever you could so on and so forth.
And that started with the conditioning of the mind. Because
at 5. Facts.
Really at like 3 or 4. At 4. Because pre-K. Think about it. Pre-K. When you go into pre-K, what's the first thing you see a lot of?
When you go to pre-K?
Yes.
It's been a long time. I don't know.
I know. First thing you see a lot of is colors.
Oh, yeah.
You see a lot of different colors. You see all the colors of the spectrum and all of that.
That is true.
If you think about it and you go back and really think, as you progress further and further in school, those schools became down from colors to a color. Those rooms were a color.
Yeah, and that shit was like jail.
And they wasn't like embracing colors.
Exactly. It wasn't colorful colors that make you feel good.
Right.
It was more like gray, dark colors that make you feel gloomy. And then the teacher telling you, the teacher is the authority. Hey, you can't challenge me, raise your hand,
right.
Do this, do that. If I say you disrupting the class because you challenge me, then we call your parents. Thank God to my daddy. Shout out to the 17. It's only 17 real niggas in the world. My daddy, one of them. Shout out to him for being a Muslim and saying, listen, don't listen to the government and the media and the white man. My daddy said, if a man won't treat you right, what makes you think he's going to turn around and teach you right? So that means who teaches our school, who writes our books, right. Who gives you history classes and lessons. That's that same man who enslaved you. And we believe in everything they say. Oh, this is the authority, this source, this is credible source.
You supposed to.
America is just like any other country. The government brings in what they want you to see and lets you see what they want you to see out. So you don't know the truth about things unless you go somewhere and talk to the people. That's the truth about America. We ain't no different than Russia. We act Russia so bad. Oh, Russian people got propaganda. So do American government got propaganda.
All countries got propaganda.
Exactly.
But you know what all countries don't have? Motherfucking NBA. They hoopers suck.
Well, Luka and Caja.
Fat ass. Anyway,
Luka, he lost weight.
Man, let's talk about this Milwaukee Miles Turner trade.
Okay.
I did not see that.
Nobody saw that. But you know what? I ain't gonna say I didn't see it. It's hard to keep a team. It's gonna be hard for OKC to keep their team together, bro. I don't think they're gonna be together when it's time to pay one of them other dudes. So I think Miles Turner is a good addition to Milwaukee.
He's a great addition.
A great addition.
You know what?
But I've seen a report that Giannis said he ain't happy about them releasing Dame, but they can't pay all of them.
The way they
they still paying Dame, y'all. They still paying him 22 million a year for 5 years.
And then here's the thing like that. It's a lot of things you gotta look at. Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe this narrative of Tyrese Halliburton and it's his team and blah, blah, blah. Everybody don't be cool with that type of narrative.
Well, Miles Turner been there the longest.
He's been there the longest, right. So it's like.
It ain't his team.
Maybe. I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying it's his team. But people get caught up in those narratives and they get tired of it's always Tyrese Halliburton's credit because Tyrese Halliburton got us here. No, the team got you there.
Exactly.
Tyrese Halliburton has some great and amazing plays.
But so did Nembhard and Naismith. Right. So I agree with you.
But they don't talk about their plays. They talk about Tyrese Halliburton.
That's the same
and that probably brings a wedge between players and make them leave situations you wouldn't think they normally leave.
The Pacers weren't going to pay him that money.
And then the other thing is money, because money
Pacers
always
was not going to pay him that $107 million.
Hey, when people think money don't matter, we got to look at them. No, they couldn't afford to. That's what I'm saying. They can't. They can't afford to. That's why they didn't. But money always matters, y'all. Yeah. So look for the money. I don't care what nobody say. If somebody say this source says that, who pay them? Because who pay them is who they going to adhere to and follow and push agenda. Whoever pays you. And guess who pays me? UPS. And guess what their agenda is? To put boxes on your door and leave fast. before you see who they are.
Bro, they better
Who
stop.
that is, bro?
They better stop.
Tell us
giving
who
out,
that is, bro.
giving
We
out
want
money
to know.
like this, bro.
Oh, no,
You just giving out money like that. Now you got to pay this dude $113 million,
and you waived them.
and he
I wonder why they waived
and
him.
you still got to pay him.
There got to be something they don't like about Dame. Dame wasn't
He
happy.
hurt.
I know that, but
That's
still
what
gotta
it
pay
is.
him.
Achilles.
That's what it is.
they don't like him.
You get
You
more.
wouldn't cut
You
him.
get
Still
more.
Like, we paying you. You playing.
You get more.
That Achilles. That's what it is.
They don't like Dame.
Now they
don't like Dame.
starting to get on this shit where like, oh, a motherfucker get hurt, let's ship him out. We're not gonna keep-
$113 million left on the contract, bro.
Steve Forbes said something. The Denver Nuggets owner said the same exact thing. He said it gets to a point where if somebody gets hurt, and then we got to think about. He said we got to think about the unthinkable, like trading 15, which is Joker. For
Right.
y'all who don't know. And so C4 might be on. Hey, we pay you this money, but we can't afford to pay you this money. You be on the team and you hurt. We gonna waive you and get somebody in here who can play and
They don't
do it
push,
that way.
They don't put his mouth on his back the last couple of years though.
Right.
He don't ask for a contract.
Right.
I agree.
And this was his last year. I'm going where the money at.
Absolutely. If they're gonna pay me, I'm going there.
But let's get one thing clear here, guys. 98% of the players will tell you. I asked Steven Jackson to his face, "Yo, Super Bowl rings are money." He said, "Bro, they pawn Super Bowl rings in pawn shops." He's like, "We trying to get the money, man. And in football, we can't control the Super Bowl. It's one player. I could be balling out. Our team be 6-10." He's like, "So we going for the money." So I'm never shocked when they go for the money.
What 6-10 team going to the Super Bowl?
No team. That's his point. He said I could be the leading rusher in the league, and we're 6-10.
Gotcha.
So we.
Like,
It's up to me. It's up to the owners.
Yeah.
The owners didn't trick the fans to thinking that it's up. The fans believe that the one player is his duty to make the
don't
team
give a
better.
shit about the fans no more, bro.
No, they never did. That's facts, but
They just had to appear
do.
like they did.
Exactly. So what they care about
Some
is
owners do.
But listen,
Mark Cuban.
what they really
He was the
care
last
about
one.
though is if you're gonna buy our merch and come to our games, that's what and watch us on TV. And guess what? Fans are going to do those things if your team trash, if your owner racist, if your owner not racist. It don't matter. People aren't losing their entertainment. People don't stand on principles like
It's
that.
kind of like what fans are as a group too. Cause you know how Boston fans are, right?
Yeah, they do.
Then you know how
They the worst.
Utah fans are too.
Yes, they horrible too.
They losers.
They
Right.
just not black they both white and racist.
So it's
For the
one of
most
them
part.
things like kind of like the Ace Bailey thing. I don't
Knicks
want to
fans
go.
is
I don't want to
violent.
go to Utah.
You're right.
I'm not mad that he said that.
I'm mad that he said it. You can't say it publicly.
Out
That's
loud.
the only thing. Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
public.
Again, what happened to being a person that stand on your principles?
You can
bruh,
stand on your principles
You are trying to
once you
create
get
a life.
paid.
A life.
If you willing to take the sacrifice like Colin Kaepernick, then do it.
But that's what I'm
Muhammad
saying.
Ali, do it.
I think he was willing to take the sacrifice.
Oh, well, I ain't mad at that.
I
then.
think he said, I'm
Nah.
good enough to where I can take that sacrifice.
he lied
Nah.
to himself. He ain't that
He
good.
may
I
have
think-
lied to himself.
I don't think it's that. I think that okay, we just won't pick you then.
He
Utah.
they picked him.
I know. I'm thinking he think that.
Oh, he thought
Okay,
that.
they
Okay.
just won't say I ain't go.
So-
It's like I'm showing for an interview. I ain't sure you gonna hire me, right?
That makes sense.
He thinking that way.
But they was like,
But you the best person on the board.
right, we taking you,
So
and then we'll
that's-
trade your ass for some people that want to be here, maybe, or
They say they ain't trading him.
well, it depends on how much.
He can sit on the bench his whole
Exactly.
career.
If he fucked the chemistry up, they
He
gonna have to
showed
trade him.
up. He already showed up.
I know
didn't-
I know that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if his attitude is bad, like how Jimmy Butler's was, right? They didn't want to trade him either.
How you
But
gonna say that
if
and
your,
then go show up?
if your attitude is bad, then they might trade you because you messing up the chemistry of the team.
Or they just put your ass on the bench. Or
But
take
you
down to
messing
the
your
G
money
League.
up and your reputation for the next teams.
Right.
But all it takes is one team to be like, oh, we'll take him. He'll come here. And the team probably a team where they don't got no state tax. Do they got state tax in Utah? I don't know. I don't think so.
Boss lady. You know everything else?
I don't know if they got state tax
I
in
don't,
Utah,
think,
but
I don't think they have state tax.
Why she go there and fucking ball the fuck out?
he should to raise his stock back up and then tip out on them.
I want to go back to Damian Lillard though. They
They
do.
do. They do.
He can go to any team now.
Yep. Golden State is looking at him. Hey,
Golden State, LA.
Golden State is not going to get him.
Both
They
LAs.
might.
They still
Both LAs, the Clippers and the Lakers.
They still trying to push to get Giannis.
Well, they're going to take Giannis first, obviously. But Giannis ain't next for a trade.
I think the Lakers should get him.
Get who?
Dame.
Yeah.
I think Golden State should get him.
I think either one of them should get him.
But
I think they're just wasting their time.
If Golden State gets him, they got to pick up that money, and then they don't.
No, they don't. No, they do not.
No,
he
can
get a brand new
play for the
contract.
minimum. He can play for like $10 million.
He get a brand new
year.
contract.
Yep. And it's incentivized to go.
But if they get him, then that gets rid of their chance to potential.
Who? Golden State?
Not really.
That's why I wouldn't.
You think they got the money to do it?
It's an outside $20 million contract.
It should, right? But I don't know if they're gonna get Giannis. I don't know if Giannis leaving, y'all. He hasn't asked to be
ain't
traded
going
yet.
nowhere.
I think he's gonna leave.
I don't
He
think he's
hasn't
going
asked to
nowhere.
be traded yet. Because he's loyal.
I don't think they would have got rid. They would have got Miles. Got rid of
Dame.
the twin.
Oh, and the twin. Oh, yeah, you're right.
And not leave Giannis there without asking to bring Miles in.
I think that they're trying to I think differently than you, but the same. Let me tell you the difference. I think they're thinking we need to show Giannis that we're trying to get better. So Miles Turner is a good addition to help him out because they still got the tall white boy. What the name is? Center.
Lopez?
Yeah,
No,
Brook
he
Lopez.
gone.
He gone. So then Miles Turner and Giannis gonna be the starters. Boom, boom. That's a good defensive starter, and Miles Turner get threes. I think they're trying to show Giannis, hey, we're trying to do something. But I heard Giannis didn't like them releasing Dame.
The problem is
Who they guards, bro? I looked it up. I don't know who they guards are.
Covington, that's all I know, man. He a shooter.
I mean, the he's a shooter, but they need somebody who can handle the ball, bring it up, maybe
Giannis do all
create
that.
their own
They
dribble.
gonna have to figure that out.
Giannis gonna have to do all that.
That's the reason why they've been losing, though. They need somebody else to do that.
But it's like you just get rid of him with no return.
Exactly.
Kind of like the Knicks. You just got rid of Thibodeau.
That lets you know that it's more than just it's something there.
Without a plan. Without
There's
a
something there that they
plan.
telling. It's like when Jeezy divorced Jeannie Mae. I said, men don't usually divorce women because we try to once we marry, we try to stick it out. But if a man's filed for divorce first, you was trash. Jeezy let us know that woman is trash over there. And no man should talk to her
for one more year,
He
my
shouldn't
guy.
have married her. He should have married a black woman.
Dated her one more year, you to figure that out.
Yep. You rushed into it thinking that it's sweeter over there. It's greater over there.
Because she exotic, stop it.
And yeah,
she Americanized.
And you get a trade-off. Ain't no such thing as perfect nothing, guys. It's trade-offs with everything.
Right.
So if you want a rich man, he probably gonna be busy and have a lot of hoes.
Or he gonna
women,
whoop your ass.
or he gonna be
Shit
abusive
like that.
If you want a bad chick, she gonna come with a lot of not cooking,
right?
Complaining, thinking she cute without doing anything. So you got to take the trade-off, guys. Don't complain about the trade-off
in every situation.
Every situation. So don't complain about the trade-off because this is what you wanted. Right. You wanted the bad chick. You got to deal with the bad chick. What comes with the bad chick? You wanted the rich man. You got to deal with the rich man. He's gonna have a lot of women in the other area codes. Luke, who made a song about it? Ludacris. Ludacris made a song. He was talking to all the women. Hey, we rich. We got hoes in area codes. Y'all deal with it or stop crying. You want a rich man? You get a rich man.
Crazy.
Jeezy showed us Jeannie Mae ain't all that. That's what he did. But he learned. He did it the hard way.
I mean, they talking enough. They telling themselves.
Facts.
Let's go back to LA.
It's something that.
Shout out to Gucci Man just because.
The Lakers?
Yeah, we're going to LA.
I agree. Shout out to Gucci Man. Shit. Even though I fuck with Jeezy too.
They did not re-sign Finney Smith, who going to the Rockets. Rockets gonna be lit this year.
Yeah, the Rockets. Oh my God.
And they still don't have a center.
And LeBron opted in, which he never done that before. That means he didn't have a market either. I don't think LeBron had a market, y'all. Like, nobody want him.
We should have traded his ass 6 years ago.
It's a rumor that he probably opt out his contract. And he'll be doing the same thing Dame doing probably. They're probably going to buy him out. I don't think you trade LeBron James right now.
I don't think it's a market for him. That's what I'm saying. I don't think nobody want
Unless
for
the
the price.
Knicks take him, but you're going to break that team. You can't trade him because you're going to break that team up to get his package back.
That's my point.
So you got to buy him out.
The Knicks wouldn't do it. Right. It wouldn't be smart.
Nobody would do it.
I agree.
Unless
it's a straight up trade. That means
you're a trash team.
If I'm Golden State and they say we'll give you Kuminga from LeBron, okay.
They're not doing
the
that.
Lakers ain't doing that. No. But the Golden State would do that.
I need like 6
even
number
Jimmy
ones.
Butler. He 41 or something like that. He about to be 41. He's born in 84 like my brother. Rest in peace, my brother.
He need to. He would have to sign it. He would have to be bought out.
You think they gonna do that? You think?
No, that's just a rumor.
What do you think they're gonna do with LeBron? Because he opted into this player option. It was a player option. He ain't done that before in his career. It's the first time he ever done it.
Right.
Why makes you think it's different right now?
Because if he didn't, he might not get that contract.
He might not have the team.
Right. He know what he's doing. Rich Paul know what he's doing, bro. I will give Rich Paul his credit. He got a lot of these dudes that we ain't talking about yet, that y'all don't want to hear about, got signed.
Absolutely.
At least a good 12.
Shout out to Rich Paul. The whole team. It's called Uninterrupted, whatever they call it. Hey, shout out to them. Maverick. They all do their thing. Rich, Maverick, LeBron, some other people. But, yeah, they doing their thing. And I like it because they black men doing their thing. So don't be trying to tear them down. Even though he with a white woman.
You know, L.A. got Jenny ain't there no more.
She's still the governor. She's the governor.
She ain't there making decisions no more.
Is she
the dude, the guy.
She is.
They said governor.
The new owner.
She's a part. She has a small part in decision making,
right?
But she doesn't make the calls.
Right.
She
so the last call ain't her.
Right. She
just when I saw it, said
the dude that just bought it is his last call.
They consult with her.
He's been there. He's been in. I guess he's been in the chain for a long time. He got the money to buy, so he bought it. So maybe he think LeBron on his end. Do I buy him out, or do I run it back one more time?
That's a good question.
That nigga for some Welch's
I hear you, but we need. Do you buy him out, or do you? When you buy him out, or you taking what 40-some million?
Hey, I'm looking up something, y'all.
And send him somewhere else? Well, let him go where you want to go. He can go where he want to go. You buy him out.
Send his ass to Utah.
You can't sign and trade him because ain't nobody going to take him. He's too old.
Right.
Trade his ass to Utah for Ace Baby.
And he'll mess up somebody's team because he ain't going to play that long. So you're in a hard place. You don't want to go out like that at LeBron. You don't want to go out like Dame Lillard. You don't want to get bought out.
But he looking real Lillardy right now.
And then got to go pick a team. Even though that's part of our strategy of here is to go pick a team.
See, this says Jeannie Buss, whose family has controlled the team for 46 years, will remain the governor and continue to overseeing team operations.
Right. They're going to consult with her. Hey, bring this
and they still got some ownership in it.
Take this upstairs.
But the main decision go to the new motherfucker in charge.
Take this back to your old office.
Got no picture of that nigga that bought him. That's how you know it's well she's on.
Probably on Interscope.
You can't trade
on the internet.
You cannot trade him. You wouldn't get back to.
You're not gonna get back shit.
Nah, who LeBron? No. LeBron ain't getting traded, bro.
You get some
nobody wants to get him
you
for
get
the fight.
Welch's fruit snack.
So you run it back.
You gotta run it back and try to get who we just said go to the Lakers, try to get Dame. But Dame, Luka, and LeBron still old ass wing players that don't play defense.
Right.
They need
you pick another person, another dude that don't play no defense.
Exactly. That ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. And he need the ball in his hand. And Luka need the ball, and everybody need the ball. It ain't gonna work. That's a failing strategy. It ain't gonna work. So they should go on and try to get the center, one of them centers from Dallas. Hey, we gave y'all Luka for for AD. Give us Gafford for.
Nah, DeAndre Ayton is free right now.
Who is the center that JJ don't like to play? No, the one on the Lakers. What his name is? The only big man that JJ don't play him though, because he's young. I forgot his name, bro. But him, his name is I forgot. But they need to try to get center, and they need some wings now. Some wings that play defense. They can make threes.
Dennis Smith gone.
I know. They still got, and AR didn't take his deal. AR didn't sign his.
Right.
AR might.
He trying to get a super max.
He crazy. Boy, the way you didn't show up in them playoffs, you didn't show up. We still looking for you. I'm surprised they even offered you a contract. They should have told you, hey, you remind me of Harold Miner, Purvis Ellis. You're worthless, fella.
I don't know, man. Nico looking good right now. Dallas might have won that trade, bro.
Hey,
Alex Lynn.
Alex.
No,
that ain't him.
The kid.
He's young. with wild hair. All the niggas in the NBA mixed
Jackson
too.
Hayes?
Jackson Hayes, that's who it is.
Hayes.
Jackson Hayes.
I'm
Jackson
just
Hayes. Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, Jackson Hayes. But JJ don't like to play him. I don't know if it's because he's young, he don't do what he's supposed to do. JJ want to shoot threes all the time. JJ was trying to get LeBron to shoot a bunch of threes. He was talking about that in Mind the Game. And they was crazy.
Christian Coloco.
But we should have this talk because this was a debate that was hot in our group chat. Just yesterday or the day before, Kevin Durant was a guest feature speaker on Mind the Game with LeBron and Steve Nash. Kevin Durant said that now it's easier to score and play defense in the NBA because 5 guys are outside the 3-point line. And when he first started, and LeBron and Steve Nash, obviously, it was 8 guys in the 3-point line area. So defense, so if you pass your man, you still come up to 3 other guys that Michael Jordan had to attest to, Bill Laimbeer, Dennis Rodman, all these niggas, Finney Johnson.
Yeah.
So he said it's easier to score 30 now than it was then because then it was 8 people in the 3-point line. Now it's 5 people, all 10 people outside the 3-point line.
Right.
And I agree with Kevin Durant. What do you guys think, fellas?
I'm going to get back to that 1 second. We fucking tripping, bro. We forgot. They got DeAndre Ayton.
Who do?
The Lakers.
When? I don't remember that.
They signed him Thursday.
I didn't.
No.
That didn't go breaking on my news, bro. Are you sure? The Lakers agreed to deal with DeAndre Ayton right now. Let's just say that right now, though, nigga. How you knew that? You talked to the Lakers? I just seen it right now. Yes. It just came up when you said that, bro. Either you was lying or you was like
just
clear.
saw it.
You just
34 million.
That's gonna be.
Wait,
That's gonna be their center.
Wait.
Ain't no
Ain't no what?
That's gonna be the center.
34 million.
34 million for what? A year?
It don't say. It just say 34 million. We'll earn 34 million next season. I guess it's 1 year.
Is it 1 year? Let me see. It came up then it disappeared. Like a crackhead, like a dope fiend. Disappear before your eyes. It's like a dope fiend, it seems. That's crazy.
DeAndre Ayton agreed to sign with the Los Angeles Lakers, sources said to ESPN. Oh, between Portland and LA, he will earn 34 million.
Yeah.
He only 26?
He got bought out. Yeah, he's on 26.
God.
Because he got bought out.
Right.
So now, like we were just talking about earlier, they don't have to give him a big
14
contract.
and 10. And for the Blazers last season, he only played 40 games. He was hurt. Calf issue, so we got to watch out for the Achilles. But
so now,
that's smart.
So now, maybe Dame looks a little better.
No, because they still need defense perimeter.
Okay, cool. Get Dame. Are they going to the championship game?
They need
Probably not.
No.
Thank you.
They're not because they got to get.
Never said it.
You know what they need?
This is okay. So you wasting a LeBron year.
But they were going to do that when they signed him.
You ain't trying to win.
But what if the offseason just started, so they might make some more moves because I think they need more. I think they need another big man, or they need to develop Hayes, and they need perimeter shooters and defenders who can hold the Houston people.
They just got something to do with Sacramento that was coming off the bench. Jake LaRavia.
Oh yeah, LaRavia pretty good, and he can shoot threes.
He came off the bench for the Kings.
Did he? Can he play defense?
Yes.
Because they got too many niggas that don't play defense.
He played at.
He came off the bench for the Kings.
That stopped him.
I'm trying to think. It was either Wake Forest or Purdue, I think. This is only like the second or third year in the league.
Yeah, that still don't okay, they're gonna win the championship. I'm just saying.
Not saying they're gonna win the championship, no.
They gotta be competitive. But they ain't gonna win. It's hard. Who do you think they need to sign to win the championship?
He hasn't reached his peak yet.
DeAndre Ayton 26. I ain't know that, bro.
Yeah, he's 26. This is the thing. It's like
he's young.
That's one of the reasons of the rumor of the opt out. Like if you ain't trying to build a winning championship, I might opt out. It's the rumor.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
Wake Forest.
Them 2 dudes ain't moving. 3 dudes ain't moving. But, okay, gave me no confidence more than just not having a center.
You can put
I like Ayton, but he
can put LaRavia on the wing. He can shoot threes and he can defend.
What about the white boy they got? Oh, he can't play Connecticut.
Connect.
He like to score.
And JJ don't play him.
Right.
I mean, why you don't play him?
And you steady trying to trade him.
And that's probably messing with his confidence.
Well, yeah. Because he had about 4 or 5 40-point games this year.
So it's like
last year
he balled out.
I don't know why JJ don't play him.
Y'all better start getting Palinka these high fives. When he do something, it ain't even him that did it.
Right.
Nico did that.
Thanks, Nico.
But the Lakers I don't know what the Lakers would need to win a championship, but they ain't gonna get it in 1 year.
Trade LeBron.
Year. Nobody want him. That's what I'm saying. Ain't no market for him.
Buy his ass out.
But then you wasting.
No.
And then we'll do what with the money that you ain't got? They strapped. And they owners he rich, but they don't want to be in that second apron, bro. That second apron hurts you.
Pay him out.
It makes you not be able to win nothing.
We can keep some people in the stands with LeBron?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's why he there.
Bro, they gonna let it go, LeBron. If you ain't trying to win another one, sit down, bro.
I think LeBron
ain't nobody gonna catch you.
Let me tell you what I think. LeBron trying to win, but he know that it ain't up to him, and he old. He can't impact like
LeBron trying to go 4-7 in the finals.
It could be I'm gonna stretch this thing out, right? As LeBron, I'm gonna stretch it out.
Stretch what out?
Till free agency come up during the season.
I don't know.
And then get traded to a contender.
But I don't know what contender would want him.
If he's still dropping 25 and up like he's been doing,
yeah, he went down.
Just say he's doing
25.
that, or just say he's doing that still.
Right.
But the Lakers ain't that good, or they ain't a play-in. But Golden State with another team 3-way trade, get him up there somehow.
Trade him straight for Jimmy Butler.
I'm saying it's a long. You think you play the long game, you ain't getting that going right now.
Oh, I understand that. That makes sense. That do make a lot of sense.
Jonathan,
like, since I can't get traded, I'll wait till before the trade deadline and then send me to a team.
New York the Knicks might need him.
I see what you're saying. That's a good point.
And Jimmy Butler for LeBron.
Yep, I'll do it. Here, y'all need
that works for both sides.
Yep, I agree.
Now, you can get Moody too.
Nah, you gotta have somebody play defense. These niggas don't. These
true.
It's LeBron. You can take Moody too.
No,
LeBron.
Not if we don't have to.
They're gonna talk about LeBron and Steph together. Oh my God, this is the greatest thing that came together.
I'm be like, these two niggas old.
They're in the playing game.
Or they're gonna be Achilles brothers.
LeBron already
disrespectful.
Achilles brothers. LeBron been playing too long for that Achilles. They never went out. LeBron might got that. Whatever LeBron do, everybody need to look and do it. But
Kobe did.
You got the adamantium, boy.
He went to Wakanda or Mexican Panther, Latin Panther. Underneath the water.
The Wolverine stuff.
Oh, well, that's white people shit. You need to go to Wakanda. LeBron didn't go to Canada. He went to Wakanda.
He might have. He used to go to Drake concert.
He was on that
Drake
boat.
ain't LeBron friend no more. And Drake, stop posting pictures of yourself with them fake abs. Then what is wrong with you? Drake. Y'all didn't see the picture of Drake?
Oh,
no,
yeah, the fake abs.
I don't follow anything that has to do with him.
That boy, Drake is. Listen, Canada. Y'all like.
Drake got cum on his nipples, man.
Yeah, Drake had to be at the. Drake had to be at the. Drake had to be laying with Puff and getting cum on his nipples.
You mean Meek Mill?
No,
Drake getting cum in his ass. That's different.
Oh damn, that's fucked up. Why y'all doing that to a black Philadelphian?
Everybody know it now. Shit. I'm trying to talk about some. I'm gonna pay $100,000 to who leaked that information out. Why are you paying somebody to leak out who leaked out a rumor?
Right. Nigga, I'm gonna ignore it like Will Smith do.
Right.
The best way to do it is ignore things like Jay-Z do, Will Smith, Denzel Washington. Hey, just ignore these fools that's talking crazy, and it'll go away.
And then he started spazzing on Twitter, talking about some. I can't wait till I'll find who said that shit and blah. Nigga, you did.
He always spaz. He always Twitter fingers. He's entertaining, but I don't
Your ass is in that pool. Your ass is in that pool cooling off that ass because you was getting back.
Did he stop doing it to the rappers?
Please.
When you get out,
we not going
do it to the women.
I don't want them anymore.
All the rappers talk that hard shit. Y'all all soft.
Soft as sharp.
Like the cake I had from winging it.
Soft
as
back
milk toast.
The NBA, y'all.
All right.
Michael Porter Jr. got traded.
To who?
The Nets. But they do not like you, bro. Did they send you to the Nets?
They send people that kill their career off.
If you're going to the Nets, you over there with Ben Simmons,
Cam Johnson,
Nick Claxton.
motherfucking
Ben Simmons in the Clippers.
I know. I'm just talking shit. It's light skinned niggas. They all
You
look
over
the same.
there with
Nick Claxton.
I don't know who over there.
We don't know over there, but we know you over there, and that's hit purgatory.
Yeah, that is NBA.
So they probably gonna tank it again.
Oh, that means Boston.
They sent an unprotected first round pick too.
For real? For MPJ, whatever name is. MJP?
Yeah, MPJ. And Cam Johnson, he's a good shooter.
Yeah. Man, that's craziness.
Ty Jerome going to the Grizzlies.
Oh, wow.
Bruce Brown going back to the Nuggets.
A lot of people went to the
Kevin Looney is going to the Pelicans. Crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Brook Lopez to the Clippers.
Yeah.
D'Angelo Russell to the Mavs.
Mm-hmm. Where Russell Westbrook going? He ain't going nowhere.
He ain't signed yet.
Russell Westbrook they released
him. Signed back into the Clippers.
He did? The Clippers crazy as hell.
Jalen Ramsey got traded to the Steelers. Fitzpatrick back to Miami. Colin Sexton to the Hornets. And New York got a coach, y'all.
A black coach.
And
Julius Randle, 3 years, $100 million with Minnesota.
Came back.
Julius Randle?
They trying to run it back, boy.
Oh, they not.
Kill gone.
Then somebody who left? They signed Nas too.
Alexander?
Yeah. But he's good on defense. And that's who the Lakers need to sign.
Yeah, that's who they need.
He in Atlanta.
Oh, well, he went to a losing team, but he got that money, I assume.
$62 million.
Yeah, he got that money. I ain't mad at him. I told you it's all about the money, yo. T.I. told y'all niggas all about the money. And we be trying to not believe it, but it is.
Oh, Malik Beasley, he going to jail.
It wasn't about the money. Why was he gambling? He must don't make enough money.
Stupid. He made a lot of money. He was stupid.
He made a lot of money.
If you make a lot of money, you gambling to own some. That's craziness.
He had a huge contract with the Bucks when he was there.
Remember that block Giannis got on him?
Yeah.
And they got to arguing?
Yeah.
He had a ticket in. He wasn't mad at Giannis for the block.
Hey, y'all, a lot of investment groups have been buying all the teams just for y'all to do some research on the investment groups, not just one person. Investment groups, and they like betting. That's when betting came. They changed the law. They changed basketball to entertainment instead of sports so that you could bet on it. That's what they did. I'm giving y'all some information that y'all don't know. It used to be sport, now it's entertainment so you could bet on it. And now we see what's happening because people betting.
Take the Yankees over.
Shit fucked up.
Destroy
messing up sports.
Yeah. But we out of here.
We out of here.
Have a great 4th of July weekend. Everybody be safe.
And
pop
remember,
your firecrackers under caution and get drunk.
And remember, if we go to the Diddy party, I'm getting Cassie first. You niggas are second and third.
Nah. You going by yourself. Take your undrafted shirt off.
I'm going to get some hoes in Phoenix City.
Have a great weekend. We out.
Peace. 2 back or 2 texts up. Only thing you need more of is more love.
Do say.